Hello, welcome back. I'm really happy to have you here. I hope you've been well. I have been. It's finally beautiful weather around here. And we just 2 weeks ago had a long weekend. And so we went camping for our first time. We went to the Finger Lakes district of upstate New York. Have you ever been? We've passed through many times because we love um, driving to New York City. So we've, you know, driven past it, but we've never stopped in the Finger Lakes district, and it was really worth it. We went to a park um, called Watkins Glen State Park. We took two of our nieces with us, and one of them kept saying, "This gorge is gorgeous," which she was saying it to be comical and I guess probably ironic, but she was really right. It was just the most amazing thing. Every 5 steps was more beautiful than the last stop we made. So the whole gorge, I think, is only about a mile and a half. So round trip 3 miles, but it took us 3 days to explore the whole thing because we kept stopping and taking a million pictures and oohing and awing over the views. There were waterfalls every 10 feet. It was really spectacular. I've only had that experience a couple of times in like Zion National Park and the Grand Canyon, where just, every few feet is amazing. So, yeah, have you had that experience? Tell me about it in the comments. I'm really thrilled to announce that A Chemist and a Companion has finally been completed. There were a couple of glitches. I ran into some sort of a problem with the temporary cover that I had put up. Just when I was about to upload the new cover, Amazon decided that they had an issue with the temporary cover I had put up. And so then I had a bit of trouble getting it all sorted out, but I think it's set to go for June the 11th. So I really hope you enjoy Adriana and Ellis's story about as much as I loved writing it. The only problem I ran into while writing it is that I created a whole cast of new characters that want their story. So I really have to get cracking. I'm steadily working on the third book in the Gentleman Scholars series, An Heiress and an Astronomer. I'm really enjoying them, but they're quite different in personality than any characters I've written before. So that is keeping me on my toes because I'm keeping surprised about what they are coming up with, which I'm coming up with them. So that's a weird thing to have happen. But I hope you enjoy Adriana and Ellis and stay tuned for Greta and Pierce, as well as Ellis's cousins and their stories that will be coming out down the road. I am working on learning to do dictation because I have all these stories and I can only type so fast. So I'm hoping that I can get faster by doing dictation, but it is very strange for me to tell my stories out loud. So it's a big adjustment for me. So I haven't yet really gotten into it. I'm thinking the next time I start a new story, I'm going to just make myself do it. So that probably won't be an astronomer, an heiress and an astronomer, but maybe the next one. But I've got to stick with the story I'm doing now. So stay tuned for that. I'd love to hear what you're enjoying lately, what books you've been reading, and tell me what you think of Chemist and a Companion. Thanks. Talk to you soon.